This is DDS, Detroit Raw.
Bleu DaVinci is a rapper from Los Angeles, California. He moved to Atlanta, Georgia when he joined the Black Mafia family organization. He signed to B.M.F. Entertainment in the early 2000s. He is the only artist of B.M.F. who was sentenced to 5 years in prison for his involvement with the drug trafficking and money laundering organization. This is Bleu DaVinci, Detroit Raw.
There was no B.M.F. when I started rocking with Meech. You know what I'm saying? And there was no big crew when I started rocking with Meech. I actually got with Meech through DJ Pooh. Meech and one of his other partners had a label situation entitled Stomping Ground Entertainment. And that's how my relationship with Meech sprung up. It wasn't until after we got real cool and I started bringing my people in and stuff like that, and then he brought more people in to where we had enough people that you can actually call a crew.
Barima McKnight, known to the urban music industry as Bleu DaVinci, was born in Los Angeles, California. He moved to Atlanta, Georgia after being commissioned by Demetrius Flannery, known as Big Meech, the head of an organization known as the Black Mafia family. Flannery placed McKnight in responsibility of an initiative known as B.M.F. Entertainment.
Around, it was just love in the air, period. Like a lot of people don't know us, they just get, you know, what they get from TV or from a documentary or something, or word of mouth from somebody that don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just so much love, bro. Like we just like to have fun. We like to have a good time. Now at the end of the day, that's what we did. We went around this nation and we partied and we had a good time, man. And you know, that's all we did at the end of the day. You know, when it came to moving around state to state and being around good people and having good people around us, that's all we wanted.
Through the early 2000s, the hip-hop scene in the southern region of the United States was rapidly transforming, with the emergence of artists such as Raydrick Gucci Man Davis and Jay Wayne Young Jeezy Jenkins. Originally raised in Carson, California, McKnight brought with a sense of hip-hop genre that originated from the San Francisco Bay Area. And this was inspired by influential artists such as Mac Dre and John Raz Cass Austin, to the southern destination of Atlanta, Georgia. With this being said, McKnight had a very important influence on the musical style that developed within southern hip-hop. This occurrence eventually had a huge cultural impact of greater Atlanta along the lines of social culture and nightlife.
I remember it was a bunch of people. We had a ball in Cancun. You know, we couldn't get any guns over in Cancun, so when we got there, we all bought knives just to, you know, just make sure that we had security. You know, we went in the store and bought like little pocket knives from the liquor store or something like that. But it was a peaceful time. You know, there wasn't a fight or stabbing or anything like that went.
Over time, Big Meech's bond with hip-hop stars and his love for music would mutate into a pet project, B.M.F. Entertainment. Launched in 2000, B.M.F. served as both a record label and a promotional company. They only signed one artist in Bleu DaVinci. But the Nascent label's connections were so strong that his debut album contained features from some of the era's biggest names.
Hey, The World is B.M.F's was a mixtape. So the Billboard was a promotion platform for my tapes. We had bought the Billboard, so everything that I was doing while I was branding and promoting could be seen as soon as you left the airport. As soon as you came to Atlanta, boom, I wanted it on your mind. So you're like, what is this? Like, okay, so, you know, a lot of people thought that we just had a billboard, like just a billboard. Nah, that was all part of marketing and promotion for my company.
Big Meech was very instrumental in Jeezy's early career in 2003. What he did in Atlanta was promote a lot of parties for Jeezy and helped get his music spread around all the strip clubs, which was how rappers would make it or break it. He supplied fancy cars and crazy medallion pendants for video shoots, and Jeezy was really open about his very tight relationship with Big Meech.
In the beginning, people was accepting Jeezy because of the strength of Blue, on the strength of Blue. You know, niggas are coming to, and we in Magic City standing on the stage tipping the strippers, and niggas are coming in the club like, yo, your man Jeezy outside, you go grab him. So I'd have to go to the front and grab him, and he come in and party with us and all that. You know, we ended up really going places. You know what I'm saying? With that whole Jeezy situation, I think that you know, he did the Bum Beat Over Here record, and we really played a big part in that in the clubs and in all the different states we was in and promoting that record. Then once we went down to Miami and he shot that video and had all the cars, and you know, when you look at that Over Here video, it's all B.M.F members in it. You know.
But sadly, Bleu DaVinci's rap dreams would be crushed. McKnight received a 5-year sentence, 8 months less than the government's recommendation, due in part to the fact that he agreed to share information with authorities. That information was not useful, however, because the government had already built most of its case against B.M.F.
My general feeling was shit. They just gave him 30 years. I don't know how much fucking time they finna give me. You know, it's my first time coming through this shit, going through it. I didn't know what the hell to expect. You know, I was just prayed up. You know what I'm saying? I was just praying for the best for me, you know.
Bleu was also not willing to testify against any other defendants. He would have liked to have cooperated if he could have, his attorney David McCusick said, but the rat didn't have any other useful information.
I mean, I don't know. They just in there dragging him. You know, every letter I've tried to send or whatever always been sent back. Maybe because we're on the same case and, you know, they don't want us to communicate for whatever reasons or whatever. But, you know, we still have mutual people, and his girl, you know, she always, you know, when she goes and visit him and stuff like that, she goes and gives him my message or brings me his message. And, you know, I got people from the streets all the time that write him letters, and he writes them back, and he tells everybody, holla at Bleu. You know, Bleu out there, he doing his thing, holla at Bleu. He can help you. I got like the whole world. It's on my Instagram, taking a screenshot of a letter from each, and they always zero in on the part where he's like, holla at Bleu.
After being labeled the snitch he is, Bleu DaVinci recently took to social media, issuing a warning to 50 Cent and the rest of the show's producers about the way he'll be portrayed. While his character has not appeared in the show, and there's no word on if he'll be a character in later seasons, the rapper expressed concern over how he'll be depicted and threatened to deal with them personally if he feels slighted.
And one thing I can say about 50 Cent is that man puts together some great for us to sit down and watch after we done got money all day. And we can go sit and watch Power or B.M.F. Only thing I'm saying is if they handle my name wrong, everybody already know. I'm coming to see you. So now, play with it if y'all want. The writers, the producers, the directors, the executive producer, everybody. Y'all play with my name. I'm telling y'all right now. Y'all play with my name, it's up. Period. And there will be no more shooting that. There will be no more filming that. I'm going to try to find a way to up everything about it if you play with my name.
Look, I don't know if Bleu DaVinci's character will ever get a role in the B.M.F. series. But if it does, I'm pretty sure you'll be depicted as the disloyal rap motherfucker that you are. This is Detroit Raw, Bleu DaVinci.